Shit.
He's become a his.
Oh God, no.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I should talk to Wells. Make sure he's okay.
Wells? Wells?
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first. At least the anchor altered item is still locked away down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
Should I... Sealed threshold. Corridor. Transit. Okay. So next will be that altered item, and then Dylan. 2 and hello ocean view. No, hello threshold. That's convenient that the ocean view is skipped, because we already have been there and already know how to solve the puzzle, the mini puzzle. It would be just rigid and see. But we could have... Wait a minute, we could have just fast traveled here. Yeah. Never mind. Checkpoint. Where is... the object of power? I mean, I don't know if it's an object of power. It could be just an altered item, but I think it's an altered item that's an object of power. Hold on. No, oh, never mind. This one. Ah, this one.
This is the safe room Wells showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Behold. Altered item. Anchor. That's a big safe room.
Great. More clocks.
Is this the astral plane? I think, yeah.
How am I supposed to get across that?
The anchor. Yeah, how am I supposed to get across that? I can't. Huh. So, do we need another power? The levitate power? Or do I have to launch a clock at you? I don't know. But it's an active mission. Jesse returns to the sealed threshold to contain the anchor altered item that cost Horowitz and the other Rangers their lives. Okay. Threshold with effect manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the department. Simultaneously, numerous appeared in the area, injuring and killing many. After rescue operations were completed and Rangers were sent in to discover the threshold's epicenter. The sheer amount of made the expedition impossible. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Researchers theorized the threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension, which adopted the form of the as, when introduced to more stable. Dynamic energy extraction and conversion. I think that stands for Northmore sarcophagus container. NSC, Northmore sarcophagus container. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trent shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of Northmore's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. The coolant pumps keep the container and it's from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters, where it is rendered into a through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of Northmore's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-2 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. Object and item distinctions. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarian abilities. See file P02812 for an introduction to the subject. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the affiliation with objects of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates the boards evaluates who can or cannot enter. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, always of power are much more paranaturally powerful than altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it is no wonder they are notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, a Arizona, after communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and re-informing the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports to temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City.
How am I supposed to get across that?
Okay, I'll take a break here. Bye, see you next time.